at least, we will be doing our reading. Again, whether you're looking for inspiration, guidance, or just simple reflection of a reflection of the moment. I'm glad you can join me. I am going to log into here and we will begin our reading. And today we will be moving kind of quickly here. Again, welcome, welcome, welcome all. So let me just log into here so I can see any comments that you may have. But divine authority revealed. The moment Roman soldiers fell before Jesus. That is the title today. That is the title. And so our anchor scripture is going to be John 18, verse 4 through 6. Jesus, knowing all that was going to happen to him, went out and asked them, "Who is it you want?" "Jesus of Nazareth," they replied. "I am he," Jesus said. And Judas, the traitor, was standing there with them. When Jesus said, "I am he," they drew back and fell to the ground. So what does that mean? They drew back and fell to the ground. So in this verse, we witness a profound and compelling moment during the arrest of Jesus. Before the soldiers and Jewish officials arrived, the gospel tells us that Jesus was fully aware of what was going to happen. This foreknowledge reflects not only his human experience, but also his divine nature. He stepped forward to confront the soldiers, asking, "Who is it you want?" This question signifies his willingness to face his accusers head on, showcasing his courage and commitment to the mission. So it's not like he was trying to back out. He was not. That's not what he was doing. So when the soldiers respond with Jesus of Nazareth, Jesus replies, "I am he." Jesus stood right up, like, "I'm not hiding from anyone. Who you're looking for, it is me." He knew. He knew what was about to happen. He knew it was coming. And he did not shy away. He did not shy away. When the soldiers respond with Jesus of Nazareth, Jesus replied, "I am he." The phrase, "I am," is significant, echoing God's self-identification to Moses in Exodus. This is what he said to Moses, "I am," also in Exodus 3, verse 14. In claiming this title, Jesus asserts his identity as the Messiah and the very essence of God. The response elicits a powerful reaction. The soldiers drew back and fell to the ground. They fell to the ground. This physical reaction illustrates a moment of divine intervention where Jesus' declaration of his identity overwhelms the soldiers, revealing his authority and the supernatural power that accompanies him. And that's what it was about, the supernatural powers that he displayed then, that he displayed today. And that's something that we must remember. So let's move into, like, what is the significance here? Because it's a lot. Divine awareness. Jesus acknowledges of his impending events, emphasizes his control over the situation. He could have abandoned this abort mission, ran, could have done a lot of things. But what he did was the fulfillment of prophecy. It reassures believers that he is not a victim of circumstance, but is participating willingly in the unfolding of God's redemptive plans. We're going to read a lot of scriptures today because I found it, oh my God, let's just read, okay? Identifying by declaring I am, Jesus confirms his identity as the Messiah and God, which is central to Christian faith. This moment reinforces the theology of Christ's divinity and his role in salvation history. Now, the supernatural response. The soldiers' reactions falling to the ground highlights the encounter of the supernatural nature. This moment serves as a testament to Christ's unmatched power and authority, even in a situation where he seems vulnerable. So it doesn't even matter what situation, what is going on. His divine power, it was there for them. It's here for us, unmatched by anything. Not even Satan can match his divine powers. And so that's something that we must remember, okay? And we're going to speak a little bit also about John 18, verse 1 through 11. And we're going to go into a little background as to what was going on here, okay? So, the encounter between Jesus and the Roman soldiers is pivotal in his arrest and subsequently the crucifixion. The Roman soldiers were present because the Jewish authorities, fearing the influence of Jesus and perceiving him as a threat to their power, sought to arrest him. Now you see how people can act when they perceive that they cannot undermine you. They cannot undermine you. They had previously made a pact with Judas Iscariot, one of Jesus' disciples, who conspired with them to betray Jesus with 30 pieces of silver. This is in Matthew 26, verse 14 through 16, okay? So there's the scripture for that. In the moment leading up to his arrest, Jesus demonstrated profound supernatural awareness and authority. John 13, verse 19 states, I am telling you this now before it happens, so that when it does happen, you will believe that I am who I am. This declaration reveals his ominous. Jesus foresaw his impending betrayal and arrest, emphasizes his divine nature and reinforces his identity as the Messiah. He knew, he foresaw, he knew it all. He knew it, that it was coming. It was bound to happen. He knew. He knew. Unlike you or I, sometimes we don't even know who we are ourselves on a daily basis. Now, who sent the soldiers in the role of Judas? Judas. We all have a couple of Judases in our lives, and we ourselves, our names were Judas at one time. The soldiers were sent by the chief priests and Pharisees, who were eager to eliminate Jesus. Judas Iscariot's betrayal of Jesus because he was, disillusioned, perhaps motivated by greed or misunderstanding Jesus' mission. His actions highlight the theme of betrayal and the human propensity to turn against those we once trusted. And today, we still do the same. We will turn against the ones that trust us the most. And again, a lot of us are doing it for less than 30 pieces of silver. As a matter of fact, uh, 30 pieces of silver right now in our day and time, I don't think there's any value there. So the fact that some of us will do it for free, turn against one another. No, we're going to take each other out of the equation and say, we will turn against God. We will turn against Jesus as well. We will turn as well. Now, which is very, very sad, Judas' kiss marked the moment of identification for the arrest, a painful act against his teacher and friend. Now, let's look at the arrest of Jesus. As the Roman soldiers, temple guards, and Judas approached Jesus, he willingly allowed himself to be taken. You see, he allowed. He could have gotten out of there at any time. But he knew they were coming, but yet he remained awaiting. You hear me? He was waiting for them. Now, the number of soldiers is not specified in John's account, but Roman troops often consist of a minimum of about 600 soldiers for such operations by temple guards. This overwhelming force reflected the perceived threat Jesus posed to both Roman and Jewish authorities. So how does that affect us today? In today's world, the theme of betrayal, authority, and divine power echo through our lives. Many face moments of betrayal and moral choices that can test relationships or faith. We are called to reflect on the nature of our faith and our response to betrayal, just as Jesus did. His power transcends human understanding and reminds us that even in the face of adversity, divine purpose is at work. We never truly have to worry about a thing, because when it's all said and done, the Most High is always near, and He's always working on our behalf, intervening on our behalf. So I'm not going to do the prayer of today or the confession yet. I will come back and do that a little later because there's more to it, okay? And we're going to go deeper into John and add a little more scriptures into it, okay? So I thank you for this short introduction into today's reading, and we will wrap it up a little later. I thank you all. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you all soon.